everyone, it's Nonna Grace, and I'm from Western New York, and I am in Western New York. Yesterday I forgot to say where I was from, but I was from Western New York, but I was still in Tazewell, Virginia. I had a blast. The weather actually cleared up there for our second ride, and I'm going to send you all, and I would like you all to go to this video that I'm going to put a link to. It's Mr. G's. I'm going to send you all to Mr. G's 1965. His channel. And he did this video so good. I could never do it that good. And he's got the names of a lot of people that were there, and look for me as the thumbnail. Believe it or not, he used my face as the thumbnail, so it'll be easy for you to know that you've got the right video. It is a good video, and please subscribe to Mr. G. He's really a fun guy. I got to meet his kids. I will say hi to them in another video, but I did get to meet his daughter, and I got to meet his son, his grandson. I had a blast. It was so much fun. And then, and Doyle, I'm so glad I got to meet Mr. Doyle. Mr. Doyle, listen to me. I got to meet Doyle and his wife. She's a three wheels.
Yep.
3 wheels. Her on 3 wheels.
Her on 3 or something like that.
Or something like that. I'll put it in writing across the screen so I get it correct. I got to meet her. I got to meet Mr. McStash. I got to meet his wife. I met so many people. It's hard to name them all. But please watch the video that I'm going to put the link to, because that will give you a lot of the names, a lot of channels, a lot of good people. I felt like I knew these people, even though I don't really know them. But because I think most of them I've watched. And the few that I haven't, I will be watching you. But before we left to go to eat, was it that one when I got this?
Yes.
Yeah. Just before we were going to go eat, Doyle comes up to me and he hands me this blue bag. And I says, "What's that?" And he says, "Well, they wanted to give it to somebody that had come a long distance." And I know I wasn't the longest distance, but everybody was kind of leaving and going back to their rooms and then coming back and going back and forth, and he couldn't catch anybody apparently. So he says he'd give it to me. Mr. G told him, give it to Nonna Grace. Okay, so I opened the bag. Well, I'll say exactly what I said. I said, "Oh, ooh," and I was making a ooh. Because look what's in the bag. And I said, "Ooh, that is so ugly."
Turn it so we can see his face.
It's a possum.
It's a possum.
Look at this. It's a possum. Doyle, you're too much. This is so ugly. How ugly is it? Well,
very ugly.
Very ugly.
Of course, he said you got to feed it lots and lots of grain to clean it out so that it's better eating.
I don't want to eat it. Have you ever eaten possum? I haven't eaten possum. I've had woodchuck, but I've never eaten possum.
I hear possum is good.
I know on that Beverly Hillbillies, they had possum a lot.
The guy I used to work with when I worked on the farm, he ate possum.
Oh my goodness, they're so ugly. And you know, when they pretend they're sleeping and their teeth are like, our teeth are terrible.
They're razor sharp.
Razor sharp teeth. Here, you can take this possum. Oh wait, I gotta show their feet. Look at his feet.
Somebody did a good job on that possum.
They really did. This is so funny. Look at this. Oh, put it on my neck. Let me see.
Well, I have to find a place to hang them or a shelf to put them on.
He is so ugly. Doyle, you and your wife and Mr. G and whoever picked this one out really did a good job. You know, usually you get a cute little teddy bear or something. I got a possum. Well, I'm so glad to be home, and I was looking in the thing because I wanted to see what I was looking like with the possum. I was doing bad business, looking at the wrong spot.
Yep.
I do that sometimes. Sometimes I do that and sometimes I don't. But anyways, I'm glad to be home. And
How was your trip?
Oh, my trip was, I said it was really fabulous.
Oh.
It was fabulous.
No, I mean your trip home.
Oh, my trip home. That wasn't bad. It was sunshine. We had sunshine. We did have a smidgen of a sprinkle. It just was testing us probably. But it was all sunshine. We had a real good ride home. There was one spot where the traffic just stopped for no reason, and we, of course, did our little wing wing, and it was fine. We were fine, which was fine. Glad I was on that bike and not a two-wheel bike. That would have been scarier. But Jim handled it really good. Then we went to a rest stop, and this rest stop is not pretty. I will show it to you eventually. I don't know what I'm going to do. I have so much footage, it's going to be so hard to cut. But I do want to put in the three amigos, and I call them the three amigos. They're not, amigo means friend. And it was Mr. G, 1965, Doyle, the blue bike, and Doyle, and Mr. McStash. And he was in the middle, Mr. McStash. And they all had the wrong shirt on. They had each other's shirt on. So you couldn't go by the shirt to know whose name was who. But I say their name as I'm saying hi to them. And I was so excited to meet. I said, I'm so excited to meet you both, but I meant you three, and not both. I always misspeak. It's sad. But you can't take it out once you've said it. That's the sad part. Some things I can cut out of here, and some things I can't. I have to leave them in because I put too many words too close, and I can't find the break where I took a small breath. Well, have a great day. I don't have any words for you today because I didn't bring my paper in, but I will put the last few that were mentioned in the comments. I haven't answered any of my comments either. I'm way behind on that. I haven't watched any videos, although I did just watch Mr. G's. I watched it twice because it was so good. I said, I've got to tell everybody about this video. So please go to Mr. G's video. You will see the people that were so brave and so good about riding in the rain. It was a fun time. And Mr. G is not as old looking in the video. I mean, in person. As he does. He looks older in the video. Why? I don't know. I probably look older too. And they put me on the big screen and I didn't like it because, oh my goodness, you see every flaw in my face. So do not put me on the big screen. Put me on a little screen and I look great. But if you blow me up, oh my goodness, you see everything. Well, I guess I better go. I'm really wound up. I think it's a little bit talky. I haven't talked to you in a while. So we'll talk to you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.